not saying any of it. If you want to wear the same clothes, if you want to wear the same underwear 3 days straight, I don't
chill.
care.
No, you cannot do that.
I don't care.
You wearing the same drawers 3 days in a row?
Absolutely not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm taking a shower. Just take a shower,
And putting
bro.
the same drawers back on?
Come on, give them to me, baby. All right, I'm in line. The pending is the worst. Dude, I'd be happy if I got these, but I'm not getting it. I know it.
Got him. Better get him, cause I got him.
Welcome back to another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I'm your host, C13.
El nombre es Christopher Alejandro Gastelum.
And we got a special guest with us today. Yoshi. Turn your mic for me.
Yeah.
Straight like this. Bop.
Like straight to your mouth.
Yeah.
Pause.
No pause.
Just like that.
Hey, yo.
No pause.
Yeah, you got chill.
Yeah. What's goody?
My dog, man, no. Long time coming. Honestly, I'm going to say it like this. So first of all, quick story about how I met you. I met you through the store. Came in the store one time. My dog said, yo, you got to have Yoshi shoot one of your videos. I was like, the fuck is this guy? You were skinny then. You were really skinny.
Hey, chill.
I don't know. Yeah, he was just
What's this
low-key
guy
like
talking
backhanding
about?
compliments.
That's not a backhand compliment. I'm literally about to talk about him in the greatest aspect right now. Okay, whatever. Here we go. So then,
That means I'm getting money, bro.
pretty much. So then, that's a perfect segue to getting money. So then they told me, yeah, you shoot a video. I'm not going to say the price, but he told me a price, and I was like, I got to save up for that. I had to go save up for it. But when I did save up for it, I did find a link with Yoshi, and I shot the best video I've ever shot in my life. Literally. The best. When people go back to it, they're like, that's fire, bro. To this day. You know what I mean? If they don't like the song, whatever, to this day, one of the best videos I've ever shot in my life. But more so from now, what I gained is a genuine friend. Seriously. Like, from that point on, we just always just kicked it from then on. Shooting the shit. I go to Yoshi for advice. You're going to hear a lot of advice from him today. I go to Yoshi when I just need somebody to vent to, you know what I mean? Pause. Or I want somebody to not tell me the right thing, you know what I mean? Tell me the right thing, but not what I want to hear. You know what I'm saying? I go to Yoshi when he's going to tell me something that it might make you cry, but it's going to make you really understand that you need to do what you need to do to make shit right. You know what I mean? That's what it is. So I appreciate him for that. Videographer, marketing agent, expert, artist.
It's more so what hasn't he done or tried, you know? That's
the
what I figured out.
The list goes on. Connected, plugged up, everywhere you can plug up. If I need, I went to Miami and I called Yoshi. I'm not gonna say what he plugged me with, but the guy who I called had everything. Sprinters. He had Airbnb. I was mad I didn't book through him in the first place. He probably could have got my flight. We got Yoshi in the building.
That's crazy.
Let's go.
Yeah.
What haven't you done?
The list is shorter on that side. for sure.
This is shorter on that.
I've done a little bit of everything. But, you got to try things to get good at and find what you're good at.
Well, what would you say is your biggest hobbies right now?
Biggest hobbies? Making money.
Making money? Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
Feel that.
Make money in my pastime.
Yeah, pretty much. That's literally what he just said.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best hobbies is just like finding things that you're passionate about, learning how to make money off of that. And, that's what we do for fun.
That's fire. We're going to get into some detailed stuff, but first, let's talk about what we got on. Today, guys, me, kind of hippie-ish, you know what I'm saying? Doing a turbo greens with the purple laces. Uniqlo pants. Nothing T. Not Nothing T, but the brand about Nothing T-shirt. West Side Gun. Rebirth. Pray for Paris hoodie. And on the lid, this is J-Tips Hat Club exclusive for LA. Yoshi, what you got?
Something light, nothing crazy.
What's the feet doing?
Jordan 1 lows.
Which
Black
ones
toe.
though?
That's it. Black toes.
Black toes.
Custom laces.
Custom laces?
That's it. You got to switch out those laces every time,
The sale laces. It's pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. I like how you did it with the laces.
Good looking.
I got my flu game fit on, I got
Okay.
1906 R's.
Yep. You
Real
look
comfy.
sick.
Real comfy.
Okay.
Target jeans.
Okay. Glitter.
I got my Endolab camo hoodie.
Tight.
Guadalupe hat.
No, like literally tight. That's tight on you. It fits slim.
What's with you and fat shaming today?
I didn't fat shame you. I
This is
said
your
that
second
fits
time.
tight.
Nah, you're fat shaming.
I said it
today.
fits tight, and then you with the greens, you just go in for whatever green goes. Green.
Yeah.
Feeling better?
No, not at all, actually.
Shout out to Chris for
It's like
coming
my
to the
day
show.
gets worse every time I see you.
That's crazy.
Why is your sticker still in your hat?
Under the brim?
Yeah. Is that a
you're
thing?
right. No, this shouldn't be here. But the silver one, yes. I keep that one.
Oh, okay.
And then the one on the top is a no-go. But it's brand new.
I was just
That's
staring
why.
at it.
Brand
this whole
new.
time.
Popping tags every single second of the day, sir. That's why. However, how's that orange juice?
It's pretty splendid, if you ask me.
Got everybody coffee. Got Chris orange juice because he's a germ-filled monster.
Got a last part, all right.
What you got?
What do I got? What do I got?
You sick? What's going on?
First day, I did it in drops. First day, sore throat. Second day, fever.
Yo.
It's crazy how we can't say what we have, and this is not an AO.
As men, no.
I had to say pause after I had a sore throat.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Absolutely.
Third day, I had a fever. Today, I feel all right. I feel good. Good enough to work.
You take any medicine?
Yeah.
Well, you're not working today.
A NyQuil. I'm going to Burbank.
Damn, son.
Yeah, emergency stuff.
Cold-blooded. I seen you did the shoot for the Braves hat. You did that?
That was like 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
You got Larry June coming up.
Larry June. Well, I don't even know if this is
Jay
public
Balvin.
information. You're not even supposed to say that one. Damn, he not
Dropped right here
Oh, my bad.
to our 175 listeners.
Damn, why you lucky hated on our listeners right now?
I'm saying that it's okay if they know.
No, that was
It's okay
kind
if
of
they
crazy. Oh, whatever. You said it. Jay Balvin hat coming out. Larry June hat coming out. And another one I definitely can't say. Got an NDA.
You got your own ads coming out?
No, not at all.
You think they would let this guy make hats?
Yeah.
Look how he matched the greens.
What y'all talking about?
NFT,
NFT
contest
hats.
winners.
Yeah.
Oh, dope.
Yeah, it's a lot of NFT contest winners. We just rolling out a lot of our hats exclusively, more frequently. Chris has been busy doing a lot of photo shoots and stuff like that. I like the Braves photo shoot. That hat looks cool. I like how you did it.
The funny thing about that, we had to sneak into a baseball field.
I bet. It
And my
looks like
fat ass had to climb a gate. And
hard.
I haven't done that since middle school.
Those are the best shoots, though.
It really is. It was fun. It was just me and Matt. We rode up to the baseball field by fucking, not the observatory. Where's the Hollywood sign again?
Observatory.
It's right there. The Griffith Park.
Uh-huh.
I had to jump a gate because he thought my whole body could fit through this small ass hole.
Because he's skinny ass.
Because his
right
skinny
through
ass
it.
could fit right through it. He's like,
Fucking
he
twig,
was
buddy.
like, you sure you can't fit through it, bro?
Shout out, Matt.
My homies could fit through there, and they're probably bigger than you. I was like, they probably flexible or something, because I can't fit through there. So I had to find another way to get in and get out.
What's the craziest shoot? Like, what's the craziest thing you had to do to do a guerrilla style shoot?
Yeah, probably a little trespassing, break a couple laws.
Jump a fence?
Jump a couple fences, yep.
Is this very like?
Run from security.
Oh, okay. Can you get into detail on one story
Damn.
if you want? So totally up to you.
Nah.
I got one. Back in the day, we went to a place in Venice. It's in Venice. It's a church, and it has like a lot of tagging all over the church on the inside. It's like a abandoned church. To get into the church, you have to go through the ceiling, through the roof. So we had to climb on top of the building. It's like 3 stories up, and then scale down the building just to shoot a video on the inside of this abandoned church.
God ain't gonna like that.
Nah, yeah, he did. But, I mean, it was already tagged up on the inside, so...
Is it really God's place? Is that what you're saying?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I would never. I'm saying that it was already...
Blasphemous.
Exactly. You didn't come up with no story, though? Nah, you don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about breaking laws.
I feel him. I don't think I was breaking the law.
It's trespassing, dog.
Yeah.
Especially,
But
that's like the holy law. What are
if
you
a
talking
tree
about?
falls in the woods and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Well, the tree just fell and everybody heard it.
Yeah,
Nobody-
I will say that like shoot day is the best part of shooting. It makes the videos fun. That's the part that you remember the most. The journey of what you got to do to get the shot, and it's interesting to see like which artists are down to go above and beyond to get the shot.
Yeah, that's facts.
And who's not. But every time we've always done some crazy stuff for shoots, it always makes the shoot come out way better. And sometimes you got to break a couple of laws to do that.
Yeah.
That's true.
But-
I haven't went like above and beyond like that, but I have done some risky shit where I could have fell and broke my camera
Type shit.
type shit, but nothing too crazy.
What, like hanging over something? Like
hanging over like
a
a
rail?
ledge or some shit.
Rooftop shoots.
A rooftop, yeah.
Yeah.
Or like in the middle of the street while it's busy.
It's fire.
Like, I don't think anybody's dumb enough to just keep driving. Well, actually, nowadays, people are just purposely driving over people and stuff.
Yeah. And if you was in the way, I'm about to hit you.
That's crazy.
I want to talk about my last couple days. 2 interesting things happened. Shout out my shorty. Had our anniversary, 7 years. Went to a spot called Mr. T's. And I've been there before, and it was cool. It was endorsed by Jay-Z. Jay-Z talks about Mr. T's, and he's helping them do their thing. But this time, drinks are fire. I'll tell you that right now. I had like 4 really good drinks, and they're all named after like rap songs and stuff like that. I had one called Rapper's Delight. Fire. Absolute fire. Anytime you got that big-ass square ice cube in your drink, they doing it. You know what I mean? So, had like 4 good one of those. But the food, it was good, but it's like high-end street food.
So small portions.
So the portions were small, yes, but I'm not like a stickler for, oh my God, my portions are so small. Honestly, I'm gonna drink so much that I don't really want to eat that much anyway. But they basically, I ordered the chicken. They gave me a chicken sausage that was grilled, a grilled chicken sausage. They sliced it up and put it over like mashed potatoes, trying to make it like fly.
It's gourmet.
I was
Trash.
so irritated.
It sounds.
What is that?
Trash.
It sounds
Exactly.
trash.
Exactly.
Yeah, but what makes
No, it was fire. But the ideal was trash. It was like, y'all could have gave me a real chicken.
the presentation
Trash.
trash? They didn't put no like
The presentation was cool. No, they
rosemary
had-
leaf.
Somebody who was plating that bitch back there was going crazy. But a chicken sausage, dog? And I think I paid like $40 for it, for that plate. Whatever. I'm not here to complain about food prices because it was decent. Happy anniversary to my shorty.
Congrats.
On the way there, I call an Uber X, and the homie pulls up. Not my homie, but the homie, the homie, everybody's homie. On the way there, it's like maybe like 8 minutes away from my house. The guy's like, hey, dog. This is his voice. Hey, dog. You mind if I blaze it? I said, nah. You want to hit it? I said, nah. But he started blazing it. Right in the Uber.
It's hard. Yeah, that's courtesy. That's courtesy right there, if you ask me.
And if I did want to hit his weed, I would have totally hit it, but I had my own. So that was the freedom for me to spark up mine. Blazing Uber.
I'm not smoking no random blunts past me.
At all.
Ever.
Ever.
Yeah, I thought that was like a rule or something.
That's wild.
Yeah. So exactly. I was like, nah, it's cool. But I was like, it's cool if I spark mine. Sparked mine. Psh. Blazing Uber, bruh. And it had the little thing on the top, with the little like advertisement on top. Like where they have like advertisement.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
So we were like super incognito, like riding past the police. It's Uber with an advertisement on top. They're not smoking in there. Oh, we were smoking in there. It was cool. Pulled up to Mr. T's, fogged it out, walked right in. Felt like a rapper for real. It's cool.
Bro's living a lifestyle.
Why are anniversaries not for men?
He just turned left right there. This is a hard left.
Let's go.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think we care as much as they do.
I mean, we gotta care if we're making all the plans and
But we care
getting all
about
the stuff.
I'll say I care about just their happiness and making sure they're all right and happy.
But she not happy to be with you though.
No, that doesn't make sense.
If it's not for you, like you're celebrating the fact you're with her, right?
I mean, if you voice that opinion, then it's different.
What you mean?
Me personally, I was like, I'm not caring as much. As long as you're happy, I'm cool. I'm not caring for a gift or something I want to do on an anniversary, which is just a trip around the sun. You feel me?
Not even like praise, like, oh my God, I'm so happy to be with you, babe.
I mean, that should just be a thing regardless of an anniversary or not. That should just be something regardless of what day it is.
Yoshi, you be celebrating anniversaries?
No.
Nah, I feel you. How's your past 2 days been, Chris? You've been sick.
Just been watching movies. nonchalantly working.
Watch any good movies?
I watched I already forgot what I watched. Oh my god. What did I
Netflix?
watch yesterday?
Hulu?
Oh, I watched Godzilla vs. Kong again.
The OG?
Classic. Nah. The new one. The new one's really fire.
Oh, okay.
Then the other day I watched what did I just watch? My sisters wanted to watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
Fire.
It's not fire at all.
It's not fire?
It's not fire.
You don't like do you like Kardashians? It's not interesting to you?
I wouldn't watch the show, but I fuck with them.
You don't think they bad? Like
It's a glorified YouTube channel.
it's fire.
Nah, it's cool.
I want to see that.
I'm
And,
not
like,
gonna.
on a high level, and you get a celebrity popping in every night with their celebrities, but you get like a Lamar Odom. Oh shit, Lamar. Oh shit, Tristan Thompson, Kanye.
I mean,
That's how we know
cool.
you've been in a relationship for 7 years.
Absolutely.
You watching the Kardashians.
Absolutely, yeah. And act like, and
I mean,
to even come and do this take like I like it.
I mean,
You're
I
right.
grew up watching it. My sisters watched it. I grew up watching Tyra Banks and shit, all that.
Shit hard. Tyra
This-
Banks from Inglewood.
That's hard. I didn't
Yeah,
know that.
yeah.
There's had to be one more movie that I watched. I don't think so, actually. They watch their little shows, and I just, I'm just there, forced to watch it.
Speaking of the Kardashians, man, Kim K.
Oh, yeah.
Strike, strike, strike. Okay, she strikes a deal with the NBA. Skims
Oh,
to the league.
I don't understand it.
What do you mean?
I don't understand it at all.
Skin tone undergarments. So
The product, yeah.
that's fire.
The partnership with
Now
the
my
NBA, I
skin
don't
tone, you gonna think I'm
understand.
butt naked because I got on the Skims instead of the black tights.
Kardashian's been partnering with the NBA for a minute now.
Oh, yeah, for sure. For sure. I see where you're going. But for sure. That's the only way this is possible. The only way.
That's fire.
The
Can
funny-
you be mad at that?
I can't be mad at it. I mean, shout out Paris Hilton. She did it all,
She paved the way.
She paved the way.
She paved the way for a lot
But
of.
when I was confused on season opener, because this was before they even announced it, because her logo, the Skims logo, was just on the Lakers court. Just
What?
randomly. Yeah, on TV only, though.
Okay, yeah,
On
like the
TV
digital.
only. The digital
Yeah.
logo placement on the court.
That's
And I was
hard.
like, damn, I was like, how much money did she have to drop for this?
Nothing. They
'Cause-
paid her.
Nah, you're
No, Brands is
crazy.
definitely dropping bread to sponsor with sport teams, but that investment pays off quick.
Real
Oh,
fast.
The
most definitely.
ROI is crazy. So, as a business, definitely want to try to partner with
That's what I'm saying.
some
Like,
sports.
how much did she drop? Because I'm pretty sure there's other brands out there that were willing to spend way more money. I guess the NBA is very selective on who they choose. For an NBA logo placement. No, a logo placement on an NBA court on live television.
Live television. Yeah, national stream game. I mean, and also she can put the NBA logo on her Skims now. So like Lakers Skims, Chicago Bulls Skims.
It's wild.
That's gonna be carried in this regular sports spot. You know what I mean? Now, like, change the game.
The new stance. That's what you're saying? Stance got it down with the socks. Now there's underwear.
I like that you said that because that brings me to like the NBA is done with a lot of shit really fast though. So like Stance did come in and that was cool for like 2 years, and they got back right up out of there. They brought Nike back. Nike was in, and then Nike got out. They brought Adidas in, and then Adidas got out, and then they brought Nike back in, and now they got Skims in there. How long do you think Skims is gonna last in the league?
What do you think?
As long as it's making money.
As long as it's making, actually, I don't even think
Nike was making money.
Adidas was making money.
Adidas was
I think,
making money.
Personally, Adidas jerseys are better than Nike jerseys.
Absolutely not.
No, they are.
Absolutely not.
Dog, if you compare the recent years with Adidas jerseys before Nike came in, they were way better. They don't even have Christmas edition jerseys, bruh.
The recent
They don't
recent
have-
Nike jerseys are trash quality.
I'm not even saying quality. I'm just saying
Oh.
like of originality, design. What Nike brought back were just classic retro designs. And for some of them, the City Edition, like what they did this
We can get on City Editions really fast. You seen the City Edition jerseys?
and the Adidas
Those
version,
are fire.
Adidas
are you
version
crazy?
is better.
I bought the Cause Nets jersey.
I didn't know they made a call.
See, that's why you don't be doing your research. Cause, Kith, Daniel Asham. It's a ton of artists, like streetwear artists, involved with the NBA jerseys that they just dropped. When I seen the Cause stuff, I was immediately in there. They got the X's on the jerseys. What are you kidding me? The court was a Cause court. Kith, in New York
But
with the OG NYC with the Nike check.
That's different.
Man,
though.
stop it.
That's a whole ass collaboration.
No, that's the city editions.
It's collaboration with the artist.
They always collaboration on city edition jerseys. The last year jerseys were Basquiat. The year before that were Coogee. For Brooklyn, I always go for Brooklyn jerseys. Coogee, Basquiat. They had a Basquiat court. They had the Basquiat. What's his name? Kyrie jerseys. That was fire.
That one was fire, yeah.
I don't like our Laker jerseys,
Laker jerseys are terrible.
but somebody fire designed it. Watch one of them designs be a Virgil design too, and you go, "Oh, these are fire."
Nah.
Virgil designed it.
It doesn't matter who designed it or not. It's like if I like it, I like it. But
matters who designed it.
But for a fact, Adidas had a good stretch of great jerseys.
True.
They brought the sleeve jerseys. As much as people hated it during the time,
That
we
one
look
LeBron jersey,
we look at that LeBron jersey as
Historical
one of the,
moment.
It's a historical moment. We look at the land, even another Cleveland jersey, the land with the gray and yellow outlining.
that was fire.
That was fire.
That was fire.
The Lakers City Edition jerseys back in the day.
Who the fuck is that?
That was fucking crazy.
Oh, that's somebody drilling. Okay, I'm about to say Halloween is over, bro. That sounds like somebody
That
screaming.
was crazy. Okay,
But so you
the
said
City Edition jerseys
Agreed.
back in the day, they were fire. The black with the yellow purple outlining. What they try to do right now with the lost crooked ass
that shit's
Angeles
disgusting.
is disgusting. Adidas had better. They had memorable Christmas jerseys, bro. Nike hasn't dropped one Christmas jersey.
Or Christmas shoes. It's been a while.
Now they.
It's been a while since they did good Christmas
Well, now
shoes.
they got the reverse Grinch. I mean, it's kind of a cop out, but
True. But I want to finish on Kim K. So, yo, that was crazy.
that was crazy.
In 0.5, that'd be hilarious. Do you ever watch podcasts in 0.5? Chris was hating on me. He said, you got to be high to watch it in 0.5.
You gotta be high to watch.
You
it in
catch
0.5.
all the jokes in 0.5. It's like chopped and screwed.
No, that's sick to watch anything in 0.5.
Catch all the jokes. Anyway, and it's how I create some jokes too. Anyway, Kim K, shout out to her for doing what she did. Shout out to her for paving the way. Let's see how long it lasts. Just like we talked about all that Adidas stuff, it was in and out. It was here today and gone tomorrow in a year. And it was all good just a week ago.
My sisters brought up a good point that this is all just a plan on her
Political journey.
on her journey to purchase an NBA team.
I think it's a political journey.
Nah.
It's all Trump aligned. I'm not here to talk about politics. I'm out of here on that one.
I think it's more believable to her buy an NBA team.
Okay. Look it up on your own time. I feel like this is a lot aligned with like Trump's election the election and what Trump has to do with it and supporting him and putting their money in certain places. But that's not the podcast that we're doing right now. So we're going to keep going. Her husband, Kanye West, Gap drops Yeezy hoodies, full zip, sold out immediately.
What do you think about those?
Repurposed garbage.
It's the wash of the brain, that's for sure.
I mean, I'm not copping this, but
No, you're confident.
I'm not.
Huh,
I
you
don't
are.
like the cut on Yeezy Gap hoodies. I was always a Polo guy instead of Gap also. Just keep it real.
Are they even the same lane?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What?
Polo's designer.
Polo and Gap aren't the same thing?
Polo, I think, no, they're not. Are they the same?
Ralph Lauren, Gap, and Nautica. They're all the same thing. It's like design
I
and
think
Tommy
it's
Hilfiger.
like Polo is above that,
Nah.
the upper echelon.
Gap?
Gap is like Old Navy.
Nah. Old Navy's like Old Navy, bruh.
Nah, never looked at Gap like that.
Gap jeans are like, they have like really good raw denim jeans. All right, y'all know about this. I'm gonna move on. But Gap has really good raw denim jeans. Gap definitely is really popular overseas. A lot of people fucking with those jeans. If you ask Boris Lee, a frequent Japan goer, he is in Gap clothes. Like, that's his shit. And it looks fire when he got it on high key. You know what I mean? So Put some respect on Gap name.
Nah.
Also put some respect on Ralph Lauren name.
That's why I'm trying to do that, but I feel like you're not trying to do that.
Not on these hoodies, no.
Nah,
These hoodies is cheeks.
this is Gap hoodies. That's why.
Nah, it's because they Yeezy hoodies.
Oh, it's because they're Yeezy hoodies.
These cheeks. But I get it. I mean, you know, do whatever you got to do to make that last little money on Kanye. Northwest. Go ahead.
What y'all think about Adidas canceling the rest of the drops for Yeezy for 2023?
We talked about that a little bit, I think.
We dabbled.
Yeah.
I mean, that's because of what's going on overseas, supposedly.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's a touchy subject that we kind of just steered away from.
I heard there's a big drop coming Q1.
Yep.
Oh, most definitely.
I'll take my 700s again.
Nah,
You don't even have 700s. You got to get them.
I don't have a pair of Yeezys at all. But besides my foam runners, I'm lying.
This is not financial advice, but buy some Adidas stock right now, sell it after Q1, might make a little money.
Super facts.
Just saying.
Everybody who still got their bread in Adidas, it's a ride, but it's going up for sure. And it went up a little bit.
How y'all feel about stocks?
I dabbled in, when I was in a better financial state, but now, not right now. You feel me? You catch my vibe?
I only dabble in what my stock homie tells me to dabble in. So I'm not well versed enough, but he is. So if he says, hey, yo, let's put some bread
some
over
money in
here,
there? Yeah.
I'll put some bread over there, like confidently, because I know he's locked in.
I do need to get back into it, though. But I did lose a lot of money.
You lost a lot of money?
I lost a lot of money. Well, a lot of money at the time.
You lose money in stocks?
You definitely can lose money in stocks.
No, have
yeah.
you specifically lost money in stocks?
Yeah. Made
Like,
money, lost money.
Which
Yeah, it's
one?
part
Can
of
you
the
talk
game.
about them?
Nah.
How do you know what to invest in?
Research, looking at trends, going to advisors, trusting people that have been in it longer than me. But yeah, it's a lot of research. Don't just jump into it, putting your money in things that you don't know about. But yeah, if you're smart about it, you could definitely make some money real quick. I know people waking up and making a couple bands right when they wake up, and they
Day
just chilling
trading.
for the rest of the day.
Yeah, day
so,
trading.
yeah, man.
I mean, there's different ways to look at stocks and investments and bonds and shit like that.
Give me a tip on a stock that I should invest in.
Not doing
Something
that,
basic.
but I think in general, anybody that's
give
working
some
a job
game.
should also have side investments that you're investing into, whether it's stocks or other avenues. But I do think it's dope to see people invest in themselves and to take risks outside of their normal 9-to-5. So I'm not going to talk about specific stocks to buy, but I do think that we
Give
all
us
need
a
to start
freebie.
getting more financially literate.
Give us a freebie.
Absolutely not.
Toilet paper.
Get you, S&P 500. Start
Who?
your money, S&P 500.
Guys, we got listeners that don't know what y'all talking
I mean,
about right
S&P 500 is the collective of 500 companies. You put your money into it,
now. Okay.
and you just don't look at it.
Okay.
However much money you want to put into that, $5, $10, $50,
$5.
whatever you want to do.
That ain't gonna make me no money.
The more
$5.
money you put in, the more money you might get in return. But that's more money you're risking.
What should you put in to start?
Yeah, I mean,
What's a
whatever
good
you put
amount?
in, you want to be comfortable losing it and be cool with it just in case you do lose it. So if you don't got money to invest, then don't, just
Don't invest.
there's ways to practice in like what's called like a sandbox, so you don't have to actually risk your own money while you're learning it. So for new investors, I would advise that. Just
How much?
I feel like
it's different
all-
for everybody.
Yeah,
do
it's
what
different.
works for you.
Give me a ballpark.
$50.
$50.
Yeah.
I could start at $50 and I'm
Probably
lit.
want to,
No, you probably want to start where?
500.
Thank you.
I mean,
That's what I want to hear.
If you don't got at least 500 to throw at something, like
not everybody.
You probably
though.
should chill on everything.
keep that little 50.
You feel me?
Not everybody. is
Keep
really
that
is.
little 50.
But
Thank
not-
you.
Even if you spending, even if you have 500, that's still a lot of money to be risking.
But you can't. It's no risk without reward. You can't gamble like, oh, I'm about to gamble this 50. You gonna lose that 50.
Yeah.
If we shooting dice and you bring your little 50
now
over
you,
here.
now you
I'm
bring up
taking that.
gambling. That's whole different.
That is gambling.
It's different.
It's a version of gambling to me.
It is a version of gambling if you want to look at it that way.
What you got? It's not a version of gambling?
Nah, not if you're smart about it. But I don't know. I think in general, it's just dope to see. Have you been seeing like right now? There's like a trend of like groups of friends pooling their money together and making investments together, whether it's in real estate or opening businesses or things like that. I think that's dope. I think it's dope to see a lot more people becoming more financially literate. Obviously, we don't learn about that shit in school, so
Yeah,
I think
man.
everybody
Fuck
just
my
needs
teachers
to-
for that.
what's that?
I said fuck my teachers for that.
They don't even teach it today, so
Why do you guys think that is?
because we've been put in the system to be an employee, not a boss.
Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have so much access to information these days that there's no excuse to not be a boss. you know?
Facts.
Facts.
And even in high school, we had access to information. We did.
Not like today.
Not like today. It's in the palm of your hand. Well, nah. I had a cell phone in school, so it was definitely in the palm of my hand still.
It was,
But it's about the knowledge to go look for it, I think. And I could have went to the library and looked up anything. I could have asked everybody I knew who probably was into something about something, and I just didn't. So, at all times you could be a boss. It's about what you do. A lot of bosses be wearing the same shit all the time. You notice that?
yeah. Shout
When
out
you
Steve
hustling?
Jobs,
Shout out Steve Jobs.
Bill Gates.
That brings me to our question of the day. Why are we so ashamed to wear the same outfit twice?
Because we're not billionaires.
But maybe that's what's keeping us from not being billionaires.
I mean, don't say we, because I don't care for it.
You don't care to be a billionaire?
No, I don't care to wear the same outfit twice.
You'll never wear the same fit twice?
No, I for sure wear the same.
Oh, yeah.
fit,
Me too.
Yeah. So you'll wear the same outfit twice? What about 3 times?
Same shit, different day.
No ass washing in the middle.
Oh, you gotta
That's crazy.
shower.
I don't know. You say you wear the same fit 3 times.
That doesn't mean you don't take a shower. That doesn't make sense.
When
You
I
wearing
look at it, especially if you're not drip with the same fit 3, you can wear the same drip 3 times. You wear the same dirty ass white tee 3 times, I think you didn't wash your ass.
That's different.
What you mean?
That's different.
We talking about the same? No, it's
Okay,
not
what
different. In college, a lot of the white dudes did wear a dirty tee, but they was getting it. But I did think they was some dirty motherfuckers. But they was getting it.
What if it's a uniform? You got a couple different variations.
If you got the same fit 3 different times, that's different. That's a whole nother level of bossness. You know what I'm saying? I buy like some of the same pants. Like I bought these like 4 times because I know I'm just gonna be wearing them. Like, but they was cheap though. They was like $40. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're gonna buy it like 4 times versus like, I don't know. I'm in that boat of I don't like to wear the same shit. And if you see me in it, like especially on camera, probably like not gonna wear it. You know what I mean? Like, but if I'm in a hustle mode, I will wear the same shit, you know what I mean, for 3 days straight. If I'm at home working, or even like running little errands, I'll wear the same shit. I'll put the same exact shit back on just because I'm in that mode, you know what I mean? Like, wear the same shoes for a month, you know what I mean? But I don't know.
Ain't no shame about it. Just gotta take care of your hygiene.
That part.
Gotta make sure you wash your clothes. To me, I honestly don't care.
About washing clothes or none of that? You good.
I'm not saying any of it. If you want to wear the same clothes, if you want to wear the same underwear 3 days straight,
Yo,
I don't
chill.
care.
No, you cannot do that.
I don't care.
You wearing the same drawers 3 days in a row?
Absolutely not.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm taking a shower. Just take a shower.
And putting the
bro.
same drawers back on?
No,
That's
I'm
wild.
just saying.
You say you wearing the same drawers 3 days in a row?
I said I don't care if people do it.
We're talking about ourselves right now. I'm
We're
not
never
talking about
talking
nobody
about
else.
ourselves.
That's why you sick right now.
On God.
I don't wear the same drawers 3
Oh,
days
God.
in a row.
You just said you did.
I take a shower every day.
I didn't say nothing about that. You don't got to prove it to me.
I don't.
You don't.
I don't.
You told our listeners right now you be wearing the same drawers for 3
I
days
didn't
straight.
say that either.
You did. And
Didn't
then you
say
take
that.
your drawers off around your girl and wonder why she having a frown.
All I'm saying is do as you please. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm not here to judge nobody.
You're here to judge everybody.
I literally didn't say there was anything wrong with it. I said I'm not doing it. I didn't say nothing wrong with it. And honestly, when I see people who are in hustle mode doing it, I can see it. You can see when somebody's in hustle mode doing it. Typically in all black. They're not wearing like white. You know what I mean? Like it's an all black fit. Like I've been doing this hustling for 3 days. It's a customer that comes in and does that too. But you gotta wash your ass though in the middle of that. That's all I'm gonna say. So wear the same thing a couple times, but put your shit together. Little conversation off camera we had. Yoshi was having an Eminem moment this morning.
Absolutely not.
if y'all tapped into the Eminem things, what he's doing right now, Eminem's Mom Spaghetti pasta sauce is now shipping nationwide.
It's fire.
The joke.
Why is it a joke?
Why is it a joke?
It's a couple 20 years too late.
Is it?
What?
Yeah, for sure.
Eminem don't have a customer base still?
No.
What? 8 Mile is still being syndicated right now.
You're gonna go to the store and buy that?
Absolutely.
No, you're not.
Off sheer nostalgia.
you're not.
Absolutely.
No, you're not.
And 8 Mile is being syndicated right now. It is.
I never
If
said
you
it. I never
right
said
now
it.
we turn on cable,
I
8
never
Mile's being
said-
played on some channel.
I never said anything about his music or his movie.
This is about the line. It's vomit on his sweater already, Mom Spaghetti.
Mom Spaghetti, yeah.
If it's being played right now on TV, how is it not relevant?
I never said it was never relevant.
What did you say?
I'm saying he doesn't have a customer base for a tomato sauce.
How if
He
he's
does.
relevant right now
doesn't.
with that line
He
and the
doesn't.
sauce?
There's too many.
Tell me
other-
why.
There's too many other tomato sauces that are already in business already.
What's your favorite
This is
tomato
just-
sauce?
What is this? What is this?
A zesty blend.
No, I'm just saying, like, why?
Yo.
Why? Because there's plenty of other people already trying to do it.
You know this. The spaghetti sauce started as a pop-up restaurant, and he started as a pop-up restaurant. He saw the numbers do so good that he transitioned into
There's plenty
making
of
a physical product out of it.
the biggest tomato sauce right now has started out as a restaurant too, and they're in worldwide. They're in Costco.
So you don't think that's a bag to get?
And there's
There
a
is
and he's
definitely-
following a blueprint of someone who already
There
did.
is definitely a blueprint for sure, but there's 2, 3 other, 4 other huge retailers doing it.
I think in general it's dope to see artists diversifying.
Oh, most
And,
definitely.
As an artist, you wanna figure out as many ways to deliver a product to your customer base as possible.
I don't see this as
Yeah.
like a 50 Cent and his what did he sell for like
Vitamin water?
50, yeah, vitamin water. I don't
Why
see
not?
that. I don't see it.
They didn't. You know what's crazy? When he did that deal, they didn't see it either. No one seen it. We definitely were like vitamin water, so Coca-Cola, what? And then you stop seeing 50.
Yeah, I mean, just like Prime, right? You start out as an influencer, you come up with your own physical product, and then you sell it to a bigger company. That's how a lot of these influencers
Oh yeah, for sure.
are getting real rich. So it's the same thing with music. You know, you want to diversify and find a different way to sell your IP.
Now, while I'm saying it's a little late, I'm just saying like if this was a couple years earlier, then yeah, we would have been running to the store.
Or not.
I'm not running to the store regardless, but
No, yeah.
I think as an artist, it's a smart move.
It's a great move.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I don't know how it will perform or last. Cause there's like already recent pop-ups of tomato sauce going crazy.
So when you go to the tomato sauce aisle, right? Because you cook, right? As you're saying, you're
Make
a chef
spaghetti,
all of a
yeah.
sudden.
I'm not saying that.
You're a chef. Okay. So
Not
since you're a
saying
chef, when you go to the chef aisle,
Hold on.
the tomato sauce aisle.
Making spaghetti is not a chef.
I know. I'm joking.
Nah, he wasn't joking.
Yo,
I'm giving him
All right.
the blues right now.
Nah.
So
rest.
you go to that aisle, the sauce aisle, and when you're on the sauce aisle, you're choosing a specific sauce. What do you choose? Like Prego? What are you choosing?
Nah.
What are you choosing?
Whatever with the green top. It's at Costco.
You don't even know the name of that
comes
joint.
in that
That's my point.
2-pack.
That's my point. So
There's
you
no
don't,
point behind that.
what do you mean? You don't know the name of the sauce because it's all just sauce. You're going off your ideology of what you think sauce should be. There's a consumer base for this sauce. When they go to the aisle and say, Mom, spaghetti, oh, the shit, that's Eminem, I'm going to get it. For that reason, and also because I just need sauce. We don't know the price point it is. I should have looked at the price point. I don't know. I think there's a base for that. I agree with what you said. Eminem is totally just branching out and doing different things. And who's jumping in the sauce lane? Pusha T just jumped in the medical transfer lane. He has a
Yeah.
business where it's like all these vans where he like transfers.
EMTs?
No, it's more like the van that comes pick up your grandma and puts her on the lift and
Oh.
puts her in the truck.
you know how that started?
How it started?
Push a shit.
His homie came from jail. He told a story about that on this last interview. He said one of his homies who he used to do business with, he came from jail and said, I got this idea for this mobile medical situation. And then he entrusted him to do that. It seems like Pusha T doesn't know too much about it. He just entrusted his homie to do it. And they started out with like 2 vans and they branched off to about like 20 vans now. And it's
Yeah.
only in Virginia, and they're trying to branch out to. They're not trying to scale out yet, but there's demand for that business in other states for Pusha T.
Yeah. Invest in your homies. How y'all feel about investing in your homies?
Fire. If the homie got a fire idea and he's a hustler, let's do it. Because you got to be able to want to do it without me. You know what I'm saying? If I got the capital to just give you, I got to have trust in you that you're going to want to do it without me. The whole time Pusha was telling that story, I was thinking, fuck, like, the homie fresh out, like, you trust him a lot. Then I thought about how you got to trust the homies, too. You got to trust that the homie, you know, the homie going to follow through.
Trust got to come before the investment.
I don't even hang out with people I can't trust.
True.
If you can't trust your homies, what they doing in your circle?
That's facts.
But if your homie goes to jail, so say, boom, Chris goes to jail for a fraud. And then when he comes back out, since he went to jail for fraud, I don't know if I want to do a business with you.
Absolutely not.
That's your homie, but would you be able to trust him with your life?
That's the
I
homie.
mean, I think it depends, right?
But that's the homie.
I
That's
feel
what
like
I'm saying.
I feel like there's different levels of trust. I feel like there's friends that you could trust with your life, with your kid, but there's other homies that you can't trust with money, how responsible they could be, type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but a lot of people that got money in general, when you coming up, you want to put your money on your own shit.
Yeah.
How many times is people stepping out and putting money in their homies' pockets or trying to help their homies out?
I know it's not a lot because I feel like money is something that's so easy to fuck someone over.
Yeah.
But but it's not like a deal breaker for some people because money is just an object to some people.
I don't trust the homies with money. I just give money to the homies without ever expecting to get it back. So if I ever give you like $500,
Nah,
I'm not thinking you're gonna give it back to me or do anything. If
Exactly.
you do, I'll be pleasantly surprised. But honestly, like, I'm giving it to the homie because here.
exactly.
I don't even think about it anymore.
Now, some people would say, like, is that really your homie, though?
If I'm giving him $500 just because, hell yeah.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Like, say, like, oh, it's an investment, like, yada, yada, yada. Let's do this build up.
No.
He fucks you over. Is that your homie?
But how you fucking me over if I'm giving you the $500?
Regardless.
I'm not letting you borrow it. You coming home, fresh out of jail, you got nothing.
You break
This
them off.
$500 really ain't shit for real. You know what I mean? It really ain't gonna really. You could blow through this $500 in a day for real. You get back, spend it on a bitch in a hotel. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't really shit for real. But if I'm giving it to you, I'm giving it to you out of love. That's it. My fault. Go ahead, Yoshi.
Quickest way to find out who's a fake homie is by letting them borrow money. That person gonna disappear real quick.
Facts.
Sometimes it's better to invest in homies that you believe in, and if if they fuck up the bag, then that was a quicker loss to lose 5 bands or whatever it is that you invested on them, and instead of keeping them in your life long and how much money you're gonna lose over the lifetime of that friendship. I'd rather give somebody 5 bands, they run off with the bag. I'm cool. I'm gonna go make my millions over here. Y'all fucked up that bag.
It's a fact.
But in general, I think you should invest in your homies, but you got to be careful with going into business with your friends because I've lost a lot of homies going into business with people, and just you learn a lot about people when there's money involved, and just gotta be careful with that.
Yeah. I don't really have that love for it like that. I have love for the homies in general. So like I said, once again, I'll just
That's what I'm
rather.
saying. Like, I feel like people view it differently.
But it just don't break me though either though. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. If I'm giving you the bread, it's gone. Same thing with Shorty, whatever. Like if I'm giving you the bread, it's gone. It's all good. You know what I mean? Because I'd rather not fuck what I got up with you over that.
But
you know what I'm saying?
They could just view you as a fucking bank.
Oh, but I'm not gonna bank you. No. After you blow, I didn't say I'm not fucking with you no more. I'm just not gonna give you no money no more. I give you 500, or let's put more on. I give you 1,000, and you just go do dumb shit with it. That might be the last 1,000 you get. That's all. But yeah, if I give you 1,000, surprisingly you come back with something crazy, I'm like, oh, you going crazy.
I don't know. I feel like it's different things for different homies. That makes sense. You good?
Yeah, I think so.
This is the base.
Strokes at you. No, I feel that though. I mean, so we not letting the homies borrow money.
I mean, I do it all the time.
What's the most you let somebody borrow?
Probably $200.
$200?
I'm not gonna cry over $200.
What's the most you let somebody borrow?
Couple bands.
Did you get it back?
Absolutely not.
Same here.
That just goes to show, you know.
Yeah, same here. A couple bands. Never seen it again. Never even brought it up again. Said, damn. Okay. Can't even bring up my little 2 bands, huh? You can't even bring that up. Okay. Yeah, I'm never talking about money with you ever again. I'm not gonna mention, oh, you hungry? Damn, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. You starving, huh? Me too.
Damn. I'm about to go get me McDonald's. I'll be right back though.
I'll be right back. I'll come back though. Come back with my bag and all that shit. Eat that shit.
Eat that shit.
That's it. Roll up, smoke to myself. You crazy for just using my 2 bands and not saying a word about it.
That's facts.
You know who you are. But I mean, it is what it is. Y'all got anything else about those bands? Handing them over? I don't even know how we even got there, but
How did we get there? Oh, Mom Spaghetti.
Mom Spaghetti.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Unfolding. I want to talk real quick about some fashion stuff. Obviously, this is a fashion hype podcast, so we're going to talk about some fashion real quick. Drake drops new drip hockey jerseys. OVO times NHL. The capsule's pretty fire, if you ask me. There's only 2 pieces I want. That's the Boston. It has the B on there.
I was looking at that one.
Reminds me of Happy Gilmore. When I see it, because I don't know if y'all seen Happy Gilmore. Y'all seen that?
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore, he had the B hat. I want to recreate that hat too. He had the Boston hat and he was playing golf in that shit. It was pretty hilarious because he was an NHL player. Drake is tapping into the NHL. What do you guys think about Drake tapping in to sports markets consistently for his merch? What does that do for you?
It's on brand.
It's on brand, yeah. It's a great
Hockey?
one. Yeah.
Sports in
Canada,
general.
eh? Canada, eh?
I see what you did there.
Yeah, Canada, eh?
Okay.
I mean, it's Canada's biggest sport, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Drake, hip hop and sports just go hand in hand regardless.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's one thing it's not. It's a dumb collaboration. It's actually a very smart collaboration. And then he made fire pieces. I'll say that, to say the least. The Red Wings one is my favorite.
These jackets are fire,
Black
eh?
Hawk one's fire.
They're
These
fire.
jackets are fire, eh?
And then, like, hockey
Blackhawks one is fire, but you can't do the Indian.
Hockey
anymore.
is kind of like easy to translate into streetwear. Like hockey jerseys, I feel like are the easiest to wear, besides basketball jerseys.
Really?
Like I don't think a soccer jersey is easy to wear. I don't think a football jersey is easy to wear.
Both of those jerseys are on trend right now, buddy. Soccer and football. And then hockey, I would say it's one of the hardest because of the sleeves. It has like that mid sleeve,
That's why I
So
think
it's
that
always
one's the most on
awkward.
trend. It's the oversized fit.
but it was always awkward though. My first jersey was a hockey jersey, Pittsburgh Penguins, I believe, and it was disgusting. But I loved it so much because it was like my first jersey ever. But hockey,
Soccer jerseys are just
fire! Don't do that.
disgusting.
What?
They're disgusting to me.
What?
I'm not rolling with the soccer jerseys.
Oh yeah.
You don't like soccer jerseys?
Nah.
What?
Not at all. They're just nah. To say they're on trend is I don't see it that often.
The Bape Messi jersey.
Dog, that's just like
It's a
the
Bape
only reason
Messi
why
jersey.
the only reason why that happened is because Messi came to the States. You're not seeing
No.
that. You're not seeing that.
The
you
Par
never came.
jerseys.
That's a Olympic jersey. They're just taking advantage of the Olympics. Dude, dog.
Why are they taking advantage of the Olympics right
the
now?
soccer jerseys just are not it.
What are you guys talking about? Not on trend?
It's not.
It's definitely on trend.
It's not.
The capsule's fire.
Capsule fire. I will say that this wave of varsity jackets that's out right now is a little played out already.
Really?
Once you see varsity jackets in every store, PacSun,
You haven't been in PacSun lately? I just went in there yesterday.
they got eight different varsity jackets.
Rah!
Okay. That's a great point. Now that you say that, is once it hits big retailers like that, is it late already?
It's late already.
So
Yeah.
I might throw something from the Drake capsule in the closet, sit on it for a couple months, bring it back out. But
So if it's in like a PacSun or Urban Outfitters,
H&M.
it's late.
It's fast fashion at that point.
It's fast fashion. Okay.
Yes, for sure.
But isn't that like the peak of that trend?
No, that's the.
is that when you jumping on it, or you starting trends?
No,
or jumping
you
on
shouldn't
trends?
jump on it at that time. I feel like right there is the peak. Like that's why it's fast fashion, because you just want to make a quick fit, yada yada yada. But I say maybe like a week or two later than that, then now it's on the decline.
Once it hits H&M for me, it's on the decline.
So you gotta be before that.
Yes. I'm just give some quick game real quick on how I do it. I typically look at the fashion show that comes out for whatever brand you like. I just go look at their fashion show. Usually their fashion show is 2 years ahead. Every time you see what they're doing on the fashion show, 2 years later is when you're gonna get it in the store. So when it comes to like Louis Vuitton or something like that, if they do a fashion show, in 2 years you're gonna see it in the store. So you can tell what's on trend based off of that. You know what I mean? And then whatever you pull from that, obviously you can create or diversify your closet in that manner. But once it hits H&M, once it hits, what's the other store you said?
Urban Outfitters.
Urban Outfitters. That's like the end of it at all. You know what I mean? The reason no one likes those Kanye sweaters is because H&M has them now. That's why. If H&M didn't have it and it was really exclusive still, the cropped look, we'd be all over it.
You can say that.
You want to be ahead, look at the fashion shows.
If you want to be ahead, you got to spend the bread.
Not really.
You kind of do.
You don't. No, you don't. It's very cheap to be ahead and still be on trend. Right now, so kimonos are going to be coming in right now. You wear kimonos? You like kimonos? You don't like kimonos? You have a kimono?
I got them on the wall, but
You got
wearing
some
a
real
kimono.
authentic ass shit though. You talking about some real authentic shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't.
You
I'm gonna have my wife in a kimono, but
That's
I'm
hard.
not wearing a kimono.
That's hard.
You said you can't?
No, I'm just saying, like, I feel like it's hard to drip.
Not at all. There's some fire kimonos out there, brother.
You stepping out in a kimono?
Yes.
At what event?
I'm gonna wear it on podcast. I have 3 new ones. My homie Boris Lee, and they're authentic too. Fresh from Japan.
Cap.
After the pod, I'm gonna show you some kimonos that he gave me, and then I'm gonna wear it on the pod though. No cap.
What other
Because
event?
the reason being is because I do know that is definitely on trend.
What other event?
You said what?
What other event?
What other event am I wearing it?
Yeah.
On a date with my shorty? To the studio?
Hmm.
Cause I'm about to kick some crazy shit in that bitch.
What sneakers you putting on with the kimono?
Probably some Viz Film. I would do a Wallaby. I would do a Jordan 1.
A Wallaby?
A Wallaby, yes. Clark's. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Clark's, nice good baggy pant. Good t-shirt.
A good t-shirt.
Yeah. Under that, you know what I mean? American style. Hey, what are we talking about right now? Starting the trend or being on trend or being behind the trend?
Talk to him, see.
You know what I'm saying?
Americanized kimono.
And I'm not even the start of that. You know what I mean? It's already people doing that.
Don't do that.
It's already people doing it.
Don't do that.
It's already people doing it, guys.
You rocking a kimono in public? That's crazy, bro. What the fuck?
He dripping.
He walking the sandals with the socks.
And kimono's just like, it's like the only thing I can compare it to is like rocking a poncho. that's what I,
bro. That is. I see that. That's not a kimono.
You talking about the long one?
I'm talking about a kimono.
That's an American one.
That look like you about to get your pink belt in karate.
Hard. What is pink belt?
I don't know, but it's not that.
That's a first belt? No, it's not.
like a first belt.
First belt.
First belt.
First belt, white belt.
You shouldn't be wearing that in public.
First belt, white belt.
Yeah.
You wearing the fuzzy shit? The Marnie shit? That joke? Did you see? I'm wearing the fuzzy shit.
I ain't wearing no fuzzy shit.
I'm wearing the fuzzy shit. I like it.
I don't wear shit on trend, so that's
You also don't start trends either.
I don't care for it either.
It's crazy.
I wear what I like, and that's what people got to do.
When I first met this dude, do you know what shoes he had?
Probably some heat on.
Not just one pair of heat. The 10. Like
Oh, what was
4
it?
different, the
What was it,
10s.
like the Presto. You had the off-white Presto.
No, what else did you have?
I had those. Yep.
No, you had like 4
That's
different
what
ones.
yeah.
I had those.
I had those.
The modest.
The UNC one.
The Volt off-white Forces. I had.
He had
Travis Scott's, obviously.
When I walked in his crib, it was all off-white shoes. I was like, what the fuck?
You got it sectioned off. But
No, but they were dirty. Like, he was wearing them.
I mean, it's
Yeah,
what you're
I'll-
supposed to do.
No, for sure. But I was just like, what the fuck, dog? Like, who am I dealing with right now? Like, why does he have $1,000 shoes? Like, mad $1,000 shoes just sitting right here.
Yeah, I wear my sneakers, bro. I fuck my sneakers up. I'm not keeping them in a case, keeping them perfect. I'll rock these motherfuckers.
I mean,
As you should.
I put mine in the case, but I wear them.
Yeah, I'm not putting them in the case. Throwing them on the floor when I'm done with them.
That's cap.
Just get these
You
out
probably
of here.
like caress them.
I have
clean
no
them,
cases of
put them in the
sneakers.
put them in the box, put it away. You probably dust the box right before.
I don't clean shoes either.
No, you for sure do.
I don't
you
clean
for
shoes.
Sure do.
No, I don't.
You for sure do.
I would never.
You probably
I
have
have
like a whole like basket full of Crep Protect.
I have zero desire to
quick-
clean shoes.
quick-
I'll send them to somebody to clean.
Quick clean.
I'm not cleaning any shoes.
Nah, you're cleaning shoes.
But I'm
for
also
sure.
not going to spend the money to send somebody. I'm not doing that. I don't be wearing the same shoes, bro.
Damn, you got money.
No. I'm a collector. Been collecting.
Nah, he has
Got
money.
plugs. People give me stuff for free. I don't want to create that narrative. I'm just so rich and oh my God, $1,500
That
shoes.
narrative's already there.
It is already there, but I want to correct it and let you guys know people give me a lot of free shit.
You got free shoes?
Absolutely. People send me a pack of some stuff that's coming out, something I might like. Get a lot of good discounts. I have a good Nike discount. Yep. So I'm getting the basic shit y'all getting for the regular full price for the low ski. Nothing to brag about. It is what it is. But I'm also a collector.
What
Anyway,
you're doing right now exactly is bragging.
how? I said I get it for cheap.
Do what you want. You can continue.
If I got 100 pair of $30 shoes,
you're still
how's
bragging.
that bragging?
You're still bragging.
What's
What do we
next
got?
on the list?
Talk
My
your
computer
shit.
died. Yeah, fucking pussy.
We got the sneaker showcase, first time ever that's ever happened in Nike history. I like how they're doing this.
You like that?
I actually
Yeah, you like that,
thoroughly-
see?
Whatever brand, don't do that. That sounds
Yeah,
crazy.
don't do that.
Don't do that.
Yeah, see?
That sounds crazy.
You like it.
No. Whatever brand that has a whole like year game plan and they showcase it to all their fans, that's the proper way to do it.
Okay.
Instead of rolling it out through freaking Z sneakerheads or like any other like, I wouldn't say backdoor, but any publisher that just
Pause.
publishes like
He's always talking some craziness. The whole rollout thing.
the whole rollout instead of like going through publishers like weird Instagram pages. Like the Royal ones that are about to come out like tomorrow, I think.
The Royal one.
Like we saw
the
those
Reimagine.
We saw those months ago
Yeah.
on a weird
Blog
Instagram
site.
page. Yeah.
Yeah.
Instead, what they should do, like what they did with the sneaker showcase, just show us. Show us what's gonna come out in what month, so we're prepared on what's coming out.
Does it get you less inspired though when you see what's coming out? Like I see the Royal one, the foams on there. I already got them. I already rocked them on the episode. But like, I'm not excited to get that new pair.
Stop bragging.
No, it's not. How's that?
He
Just
is
kidding.
bragging. He's flexing.
Nah,
and
talk
every
your
chance
shit.
he gets to flex. He does it.
This is what I do, okay? Unfortunately, yes, I do the sneaker shit. I collect sneakers and I collect hats.
Besides
Motherfuckers,
the point.
Yeah. Y'all don't got them bitches.
Besides
and if you
all
do,
that.
cool. We can relate.
Besides all that, you do have a point. Yeah, it kind of does die down the
The hype.
hype of the sneaker, but
Yeah.
they shouldn't do the whole everything they're releasing. They do have to keep shit in the tuck. They do gotta put stuff on the side of like what are they called? Not, when they shock drops, they gotta put stuff aside for that.
Bring the shock drop back. Bring the shock drop back.
Oh, Oreo 3s came out right now. You ready or not? I don't know.
Yeah.
They
Don't-
gotta put stuff aside for sure.
Don't wax us for the prices either. Them pennies gonna be like $2.50.
They're phone posits.
$2.50? You like phone posits?
You're an advocate for the
No.
high retail price.
No.
Yes, you are.
I ain't rocking phone.
No, he
posits.
said no. You're not
What?
rocking phone posits. The Royals, not the Royals.
no.
Damn.
Phone posits.
Show them Air Maxes on there. It's
Phone
on fire. It's on
posits are
fire. But it's on fire runners.
gas.
That's on there though.
God.
Those phone posits are gas.
Are you talking about these? The middle one's kind of cool.
Those are gas.
You don't
that-
like those either?
That
No.
top, that
They look like
clog,
Spiridons, no?
that clog is coming back too. The phone posit clog, the flight posit clog. The homies love that. I ain't gonna cap. That's our shit from back in the day.
They got some weird Seattle looking threes.
Let me see them. No. Now you're in a whole nother bag. Hold on, don't go that fast.
No, I ain't going
that's
that
the
fast.
next. Okay, so fire drop that's coming out. The next drop is gonna be the Dornbecker shoes. You familiar with Dornbecker shoes? The Dornbecker 3s is a new 3 that's dropping. It looks like the Midnight Navy with slime on it. Probably the best of the pack. Does it say the kid who designed it?
The Dornbecker 3.
Yeah.
I don't see anything.
But Dornbecker is the hospital of the kids who have like special illnesses, like specific illnesses, like some shit that is just not really common. With that being said, they show how the kids are really artistic by creating their own sneaker with with Nike and Jordan brand. So what they did was have, I don't know, little Aiden Smith go and make a Jordan 3 based off of his upbringing and background that relates to him. Some of those shoes have went crazy, right? So the Jordan, the 3s, the original 3s, the all red one, is going for a high price. The first Dornbecker 3.
I didn't know they had a Dornbecker 3. I'm not going to lie.
That's crazy. The first Dornbecker 3 is all red, reflective, and that one was going for a crazy amount of money, like $600. Then you got the Dornbecker 8s, which are very sought after right now. Those are going for like $1,000.
Oh, okay.
That's the original one. Put a picture of that in here too. Dornbecker 3s, Dornbecker 8s, Dornbecker 9s, Dornbecker 7s. And
Sevens are, I don't like the 7.
the 7 jacket is fire.
I mean, you're forgetting like the best one.
No, I'm not. Dornbecker 6 is the best one. Absolutely.
It's kind of wild to say.
Hands down.
It's kind of wild.
What do you think the best Dornbecker
The
is?
Dornbecker 4.
Nah, the 6 is the best one.
Oh, it's not.
It
bruh.
is.
It's not.
Okay.
The Dornbecker 4 is for sure.
Guys,
You
jump
know
in the
Dornbecker
comments.
4?
Jump in the comments and see which Dornbecker is the best
Superman on
one.
the logo, bro.
No, that is fire. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's not fire.
Yoshi not effing with it.
Go to the 6s. The 6s, no, critically acclaimed. The 6s are the best one.
Critically acclaimed.
It came out twice.
Nah.
Yoshi likes basic shoes.
He does.
Like simple.
Like very simple.
Yeah.
Like you can't be mad at it.
Yeah. I mean, simple rules of the nation. Simple.
Classics.
Yeah, it's the easiest way to go. So, Dornbecker collection, you trying to pick up anything out of there?
Probably not.
I need those 3s.
I'm cool
Slime
off those
3s.
3s. Those 3s are kind of terrible.
Those 3s are fire.
I just feel bad saying it just because,
A kid did it who has a fucking rare disease, you asshole. Wow. You can't shit on kids, bro. Can you?
You should have shitted on Adonis. What are you
I
talking
didn't.
about?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. Don't do that. Do not do that. I said Adonis' video is fire. I said he should have practiced a little more.
He's a kid.
There's exceptional kids. We talked about that.
He's 6 years old.
There's exceptional 6-year-olds.
I think it's dope to see little kids stepping into their parents'
Shoes.
shoes for
Yep.
business. You know.
Have you seen
Adonis.
the little basketball kids or the fighter kids?
Mm-mm.
There's some little kids that are 6
Oh,
year
yeah.
old with squabbles.
Oh yeah.
Those are exceptional kids.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to say. So there's a kid who's a rapper too, who's 6 years old, and he's exceptional.
I wasn't recording or doing anything dope at 6 years old.
That's true. You also didn't have a famous rapper dad.
No, I think it's dope. I think it's dope.
I
what
think it's
they're
dope
doing.
too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna shit on the kids.
I feel like any kid has a special talent that needs to be unlocked.
I feel
Yeah, I
like
think
you
it's
need
fire.
training to be exceptional. It's the difference between I played basketball as a kid, but being exceptional is a whole different thing. You know what I mean? So, yep. Oh, we're out here. Everybody gets an opportunity. Recreation. But then there's that one kid who's patting the rock on your stupid ass, and he's 6, getting layups and shit.
Does money play a part of that?
Absolutely.
Yes, and demographics.
But you don't think that if Adonis is doing this when he's 6, by the time he's 21, he's gonna be smashing people?
Yes,
He's
yes,
gonna be killing it.
I agree. I'm just talking about
I don't agree
being
with that
exceptional.
at all, actually.
How so?
I mean, look at Michael Jordan's kids.
But you talking about sports versus I was just using sports as a reference saying there's exceptional basketball kids versus rapping.
sports is more. I don't know the correct word. It's easier to monitor than
Rapping?
rapping. Yeah,
Yoshi, what do you think about that?
because
I'm gonna just
music.
attack him, but you would say
music's
first.
subjective. Period.
True.
Yeah, but you think
Basketball,
it's easy to
basketball,
monitor?
sports is way easier to
Sports is not
track
opinion based. You're either good or you're not.
type
Music.
shit.
Somebody could hate your music. Someone else could love
Type
it.
shit.
It is more subjective. It's harder to see what's good and what's not.
Let's not forget we're talking about
Opinion-based.
exceptional people though. So whether your opinion matters or not, we're talking about being exceptional. So totally, yeah, your opinions, whatever, but we're talking about exceptional. Like, so Adonis would have to be one of the best rappers because his dad is. Couldn't just be a mediocre rapper. We're not gonna be like, oh yeah, that's Drake's son, whatever. No, he has to be like nicer than everyone else.
He's not rapping for us. He's rapping for his own age demographic.
Agreed. The age demographic that he's rapping for, there's a kid who's really good.
Who?
I don't got him.
Who's better than 6-year-old Adonis right now?
I don't got him, but there is someone.
No, I don't know. We don't know that.
There is
I
someone
don't
for
know
sure.
that.
They were talking about we talked about this before, but we were talking about on West Side Gun. He's always used his son or his daughter on all his albums. She's really good.
To you?
No. Like in general, like receiving from your ears.
To you?
You're right. Okay, that's fine. I'll let you have that. I'm not here to shit on little kids. I think being exceptional at 6, which I wasn't, so that's another reason why I'm not.
Maybe you
shitting
were.
on.
You just don't remember.
No, I wasn't
shit at 6.
Yeah, I wasn't shit at 6. I was bad at 6. That's what I was doing. I definitely wasn't trying to do no raps. I was trying to play some basketball, but I wasn't like super nice like how these little kids are. They're different.
I mean, we only see the highlights.
I didn't have no highlights at 6.
Facts.
We also didn't have cameras on us at all times.
Nah, I wasn't doing nothing crazy.
We just
Nothing camera worthy. Don't get me.
6 is kind of a tough age.
You're young. You're really young.
You're not supposed to be good at anything.
But there's exceptional kids. That's what I'm saying. There's professional archer kids, and they 6 and can shoot better than all of us right now. It's little kids. You seen that little girl with the rifle? She like 6 or 7, and she be coming out bang, 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 shooting shit up.
See, that goes back to my point. To when it comes to music, or like art, or anything that's subjective compared.
You think
to,
art is subjective?
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
Art is absolutely subjective.
That's crazy.
How is it crazy?
Because you have to have skills to do art. I get it. Like, it's a lot of people that you see, like, throw paint on the canvas. You think that that's what they're doing. Motherfucker, no. I went to school for this shit. You got to sit in classes. You got to learn angles. You got to do math.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a lot of shit.
I agree.
It's shading. It's a lot of shit. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Absolutely
Don't ever do that.
Because whenever.
Don't ever do that.
No, I could do that.
How?
How not?
You don't even know how to pick up a crayon and fucking draw on a piece of paper. You can't even stay in the lines.
Okay, some people are gonna say, "Oh, that's art. It's worth."
No, they're
millions.
not.
It's
Nobody
worth
who really
millions
in
of
this shit, bro,
dollars."
they not gonna say that. They're gonna say, look at the shading, look
Art
at the gradients,
is
look at the lines.
There's no way around it. You can't grade art.
What are you talking about?
You can grade art.
Yes.
How?
By winning competitions, by galleries. Once you get past a certain stage.
Winning competition is just winning that judge's opinion.
What? I feel you.
You can't.
I feel you. I'm not gonna argue with you. I lived this shit. Before I did any of this, that's what I did. So when I was in school throughout high school, I won mad competitions, art competitions, based off my lines and shading, bro.
That's a skill.
Put in the white. That's a skill.
It is. It's
Exactly. It ain't no
100% a
just
skill.
fuck around bullshit.
You
You can just do anything.
But, hey, but with that said, another artist could come in and throw some fucking paint on a canvas and go make millions of dollars and be in museums.
That makes that art subjective, but the technical side of it is different. So that's just like we talking about music.
There's no technical side to art.
What the fuck are you talking
There's
about
no
right now?
technical side to art.
What are you talking about?
I'm surprised you're even arguing this point.
Because
of
I'm
view.
a fucking artist. That don't make sense.
There's no how.
There's no
Why
technical.
is there a
If I
technical
just said
side
there's
to
a way
art?
from shading from one gradient to another, how is that not technical?
Okay, then his art's
If
gonna
my
be
lines
different.
have to be certain way, how is that not technical?
His lines is going to be different. There's no objective to art.
some of the best art breaks rules. It's not all about color.
You have to know the rules to break them.
Nah,
True.
that's one.
You saying no, because you don't do nothing like that. You know. Let's get to Yoshi, please. You picked up a camera and you start shooting and shit. You gotta fucking learn what the fuck you're doing. You can't just hold that motherfucker.
True.
It's an art to that shit. And if I just pick it up, I go, look at my art, because I'm doing a GBE.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
It's a motherfucker who picked that bitch up and know how to bust it. Pause.
You're true.
That's a
But
technical skill.
There's high-paying clients that are going to pay you a lot of money
To
for
GBE?
smartphone footage, put a fucking retro filter on it, and they're going to think that's better than a 4K, 60 frames per second, slow motion, red cinema camera. It's just facts. It's
Yoshi,
not,
give us some insight.
Because why? Because art is subjective.
I wanna
There's
talk
no
about-
way around it.
I could talk about art. That's why I got passionate. Give us some camera insight.
It's the same
No,
thing.
you both right.
It's the
You
same
both
thing.
right. But for me, I'm gonna always learn the correct way to do something and then figure out how I could break the rules after that. But I think you both right. Art is subjective. It is I could have 10 years in this camera shit. Someone else could be 6 months in, and people might think that his shit's fire.
Yeah.
There really is no rules to this shit. It's whatever you think is fire, whatever you can convince other people is fire. That's what's fire.
That's true.
We in a different day now, so
That goes to about anything.
anything.
I feel y'all. I just think you gotta learn the fundamentals before you talk about anything, before you want to do whatever. Because in the end of the day, somebody who knows they shit, they gonna look at your art and say, that's not it. When you shooting a film, they gonna look at your film and say, that ain't it. The Joe Schmo like that shit. Before I met him, it was a lot of film I did like until he pointed out a lot of shit.
Well, who are you doing it for?
What do you mean?
Who are you doing your art for?
The world.
The world.
Yes. The people who really do this shit, though, they're also in the part of that in their world. They are. If I'm writing a rap, I'm going to tell you like this. I'm writing a rap, I'm going to be writing a rap for my people. But I'm going to go spit it to Yoshi, and he say, but you could probably say it like this. That's when it becomes about him, too, then. And I'm going to take his opinion in consideration because he's giving me the aspect of the purist. I need that. I might take your opinion in consideration because you're giving me the aspect of the listener. I need that. But I'm not going to just fucking go out and, it's my art, it's subjective. You heard what I was rapping about, is what it is. No. If I ain't deliver it the right way, it ain't the right way. And it ain't gonna live forever that way.
Some people's goal is not to impress other people, though. So it is dependent on the artist.
Yeah.
Some people make music for
Themselves.
the goal to create a business, to make money, to live forever. Some people make art because they love it and they don't give a fuck what anybody else thinks about it. So I do think art is subjective, but depends on what your goals are. I mean, if your goal is to create a career, make money, have longevity in business, you got to walk the line of doing what you think is dope versus what is acceptable by the masses. That's what makes a good artist a great artist, is being able to walk that line and do it in a tasteful way.
Facts.
I agree.
I just want to touch on real quick. Like I said, I didn't know shit about no films or nothing like that until Yoshi started pointing shit out. And honestly, I look at shit way different now. A lot of y'all shit y'all be filming, I be looking at it like, that ain't it. Because y'all don't know the rule of thirds. You feel me? Because y'all don't know what aperture to be shooting in. You feel me? Because y'all don't know y'all frame rates and shit like that. You feel me? So yeah, at that point, it's subjective, but you don't got the technical shit down, so I'm not even going to look at your art. But that's enough about that, man. What's next on the docket, man? I ain't even going that far.
James Harden going to the Clippers.
Clippers. You watch basketball?
I watch basketball, but
Not the Clippers.
not the Clippers.
Not the Clippers.
Not the B grade Laker team.
Pablo right here in the background, he's a Clipper fan.
Fuck the Clippers.
Big Clips.
I just want to give a huge shout out to LeBron James. Putting on a show against the Clippers once again. We can't,
Finally, bro. We
can't-
finally broke that losing streak.
We can't say much because they whooping our ass lately.
Now we broke that streak. It's over
That
now.
don't mean shit.
Yeah, it do.
No, it does not.
I know James Harden wasn't even out there.
James Harden wasn't out there.
It's kind of scary.
They lost half their team.
Nah, Kawhi balled out in the first quarter so
First quarter was
crazy.
crazy. 18
Yeah.
points.
I thought he was going to lose.
I thought he was going to go for 60. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
he was going crazy. This dude got on jean shorts right now. This is obviously the hype
crazy.
buddy right
Hey,
here.
both you guys, come on camera.
Follow
real quick.
whatever's popping.
Say hi to the people real quick, man.
Whatever's popping. Don't stand in front of me, motherfucker.
Nah, stand
Hey,
for him. Nah, give him.
Hey,
him
Puma
mic.
socks with the Jordan
him
highs is
mic.
crazy.
Go on his mic. He the one who just told
with
you
the
to get
jean
on.
shorts.
He the one just told you to get on. Go stand on his mic.
Who let this man outside
Go
the
sit next
house?
to him.
Sit right here.
Whose
sit right
man's
Sit
is
next to
this?
him.
Whose man's is this?
What do you got to say? 5 seconds.
Puma socks with the Jordan 1s.
Trash.
Get out of here.
Absolutely.
Get out of here. What do you got to say?
Jean
Come on.
shorts is crazy,
Come
bro.
on.
Like, do you know we used to have jean shorts back in the
It's
day?
in trend.
That's what I'm saying. Don't follow every trend. Y'all be waving with the jean
Trends are
shorts.
subjective.
You be having jean shorts?
I used to.
You got jorts?
I don't.
I will never wear a pair of jorts ever again. I did already.
I would
I
never
did
wear turbo greens with purple laces.
You don't got turbo greens.
Hyper Royals are better.
You don't got turbo. You don't got hyper rose either.
Either way, I did at one point.
I will never even wear these again on camera. How about
Yeah,
that?
you wore those.
I'll never even wear them again on camera. How about that? I got another pair right now I could have popped on. What about that?
Who care what he think? If you think those are fly, wear them.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just trying to shit on Chris because fuck Chris.
He cares cares too much.
What's next on the
I
list?
say that to you, but you should never wear jean shorts ever again.
I'm glad the camera's seen that. For all of our listeners on the audio adventure, we just let Soap come on the screen. He had on one of his in-trend fits, Hellstar and jorts. I like that shirt though.
We got Miss Taylor Swift redropping
Swifties!
one of her albums. I forgot what the album's called. 1989.
The Swifties are out, baby.
Taylor version.
Taylor's version.
1.5 million on a re-release.
Fire.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
It's Taylor Swift.
What does that mean?
It's Taylor Swift.
What does that mean?
That's all you got to say. It's Taylor Swift.
Meaning that she's going to do numbers automatically or meaning what?
Automatically. She's one of the biggest artists in the world, period.
Who else is doing 1.5? First day out.
It's not even about that. It's about who's doing numbers when they have ownership. One of the things that makes this such a dope thing for artists, it's a big play for artists right now.
That's facts.
And a lot of artists don't have the capability to even re-record their music.
The only thing why it's so big, I believe, is because of that reason. It's because of the re-record, and she used the story of her money being stolen and whatnot. Like,
do you know the story behind it?
Like, she didn't own like not even half of her music.
Most artists don't.
Most artists don't.
Yep.
But all I know is she got fucked over.
All right, so the story is Scooter Braun, which is Justin Bieber's manager, bought out Taylor
All them
Swift's
motherfuckers.
original label.
Not just. It wasn't just her on there either. It was a
No,
couple
facts,
people.
but she's the one that publicly, had an opinion about it. But she couldn't buy back her original masters, and her contract, or certain contracts, depending on what level of an artist you are, prohibit you from even doing re-recordings, especially now after this has happened with Taylor. But in her contract, she was able to re-record, I think, like 2 or 3 years after the copyright was over, which allowed her to come in and re-record everything, and now she's making ownership of all this shit. So I think it's dope. I think it's a win for artists. Too many times in the music industry, it's like the label taking the wins and the artist getting the short end of the stick. So something like this, where Taylor's doing the re-recordings, Kendrick's coming in and re-recording his verse, I think it's a win for artists. For somebody like Kendrick to step in, it's a win-win because he's giving the artist a win, but he's also getting free promotion out of this, get people like us talking about it. Overall, I think it's wins for the artist side. I will say that because of that deal happened, a lot of record labels are taking notice.
Cracking down.
And they're changing contracts, and they're not allowing artists to re-record until 15, 20, sometimes 30 years after the copyright.
30 years. 30 years.
But I do think that it was a power play on her part.
Absolutely. And you know what's crazy about that? When it comes to a point where you think about, like, dog, the coolest thing about Taylor Swift's play is she did it within 2 years. So her voice is still Taylor voice. You know what I mean? It's still max level. Somebody who might be trying to re-record something right now, like Tank, right? He had that voice 10 years ago. So, and this is from Tank talking about it too. Like, he was telling me this when he was in. He had that voice 10 years ago. He can't go record. He could go record that album, but it's not going to sound the same. Taylor, 2 years out, she still sound the same. Kendrick, same. He still sound the same.
But
so,
imagine the artists that are stuck in those contracts and can't re-record for 20 years after they out.
oh, it's a wrap. That's why they did those 20, 30 years.
Exactly.
Yeah. It's a wrap.
So.
It's ugly out here, man. And it's crazy that the label is always like that person to jump in and just try and like steal from the creators or steal from the artists. I feel like it's similar to the NBA too. Like when LeBron be making certain moves, what? You don't think they come back in and like readjust those clauses so you can't just fucking play with us? She found a loophole. Shout out to her for that.
She found a loophole, but fuck.
I mean, she's not the first one to find it.
Oh, she most definitely not.
But since she's the biggest, it did fuck up the small guy who's trying to possibly get more popular, and now he's more popular. Now he want to drop. You like, dog, now I got more buzz, and I'm independent. I'm about to drop again. They're like, nah.
Frank Sinatra did a bunch of re-recordings in the 60s. He was one of the first artists to get on it.
Mm-hmm.
But shout out to Taylor, man.
Shout out to the Swifties. That album hard, too. I'm playing that shit all day.
It's playing right now.
And I got
Playing them all.
bad blood. I never used to cut it blood.
Stop it.
That shit hard. Shout out Taylor.
We do got new music that just came out.
Fire.
Got Larry June, Carter on the beat. Featuring
The album.
Some Blast.
No. Talk about the whole album. It's
The
the
whole
album.
Without You.
That song surprised me, though.
I haven't listened to it
I
yet.
thought Larry June was going to start rapping on that shit. He was singing.
Yeah, he was singing.
It was dope
You
though.
shamed
I
on
fuck
that
with it.
bitch.
I mean, if you follow Larry June's career, he definitely had a lot of different styles. He sang before, and he used to not do the little a nice day on the park with the he did a double time flow too.
Are you Larry June's doppelganger?
People say that.
He's Larry July, Kanye East.
Kanye East, Larry July,
Larry-
Michael C. Jordan.
I've never heard that one.
I have.
I've
Okay.
never heard that.
Nah, but the song was dope.
That's hate. That's hate. That's hate. That's crazy. You ever seen Snowfall?
Yeah.
He look like
Snowfall's
Oso.
dope.
Do I look like Oso? Be for real. I look nothing like Oso.
Yeah.
it's straight
It's
racism.
the Mexican thing.
That's what's happening.
Yeah, that was racist.
I look nothing
Let's,
like Oso, bro.
Yeah.
What do you say?
Nah.
Dog, bro. We're not
Nah,
even
yeah.
the same complexion, bro.
Okay. Say what you want. Anyway, where were we?
We got Rhapsody featuring Hurt Boy. Astro.
Fire. Rhapsody featuring Hit Boy.
Rhapsody
Rhapsody,
spitting.
she's the best female rapper out. Period.
I really like the run that Hit Boy's on lately, though. Just, you
goodness.
know, he's on a sick run right now.
Untouchable.
Doing all the Nas albums. I think Hit Boy's really putting on for the real MCs right now.
Big Hit. Big Hit got a song on the NBA commercial. Hit Boy and Big Hit is his dad. Hit Boy and Big Hit have a song that's playing on the NBA commercial. When the commercial goes or the highlight show, they playing Big Hit.
It's fire.
How you feel
Fire.
about that?
How do I feel about Big Hit?
Yeah.
My honest opinion, same thing with like the 6-year-old rappers. I think the jail rappers need to come back and go through like a training of how to be like in the new technical wave of raps and the melodies and stuff like that, because it's easier on the ear. I think Big Hit definitely has some shit to talk about, but I think it's dated to when he went away.
But shout out to Hit Boy for giving his dad the
Of
platform.
course, that's fire. Who
That's fire.
has a dad son? Who's a dad son combo in the game at all
LeBron and Bronny.
in music?
Drake and Dennis.
Drake and Adonis.
No, not Drake and Adonis. Drake and his dad.
Oh, Dennis?
Yeah, he's saying his dad.
All three.
Yeah. Oh, all three together, crazy.
Damn.
No, that's true. That's
Who
true.
got the triple gen?
Triple Jam.
But his dad not doing no music though. He not saying nothing. He just talking on tracks.
He taking all the hoes though.
That's true.
That's fine.
Yo.
That's true. Yeah. I mean, no. Shout out to Hit Boy and Big Hit for that.
Leave some
I mean,
for the rest of us.
What do you think about Big Hit's raps?
I think it's dope that he's still chasing his, you know, when you locked in for a minute, you got to get out and do something. So I think it's dope that he's doing something. I probably wouldn't press play, but I
Yeah.
support what they got going on, bro. I fuck with Hit Boy. I think his run is crazy right now, and shout out to them.
Can you start a rap career after the age of 29? I was just watching Lil Yachty and J. Cole's podcast.
I seen it.
And they said that. Can you start? You seen it?
Yeah.
I was going to send it to you, recommend it to you. There's some
got
jewels
it.
in there.
Yeah,
Can you start a rap career after the age of 29?
depends on what your goals is. If you're trying to be as big as a Drake, probably not. But if you're trying to just carve out your own little lane, be an independent artist, have 10,000, 20,000, 100,000 loyal fans that you can eat and make money off of for the rest of your life, absolutely.
Fact.
I do think that's possible. But if you're trying to be the industry GOAT, it's probably too little late for that.
Late, yeah.
But at the end of the day, fans gonna dictate what they wanna hear. And at the end of the day, bro, if you fire, you fire.
It's facts.
And people
But
are
you
gonna
got to
pick
be
up on it.
fire, though.
You gotta be fire.
You can't be like, it can't be no pity pat raps.
Can't
That ain't
be
going to
mid.
work.
I could.
Who? So yeah, so coming in at 29 is probably a no-go if you're trying to be Drake. But if you're trying to be Benny the Butcher or Westside Gunn, you could totally do it, right? Like, that's the thing. What about basketball? Can you what's the latest you can come into basketball?
25.
25?
That's still pushing it.
What about football?
18. If you picking up a football after
If you picking up
18,
a football at 30, you about to
kinda-
get destroyed.
You kind of crazy. You won't get destroyed, but you're just not gonna get looked at.
No, you're gonna get
You a
destroyed.
grown
out
man
there.
out there.
You're gonna get destroyed out there.
Nah.
Somebody gonna hurt you. If somebody hit me right now,
Like straight up, you've never picked up a football?
yeah,
Oh, then yeah, you're chalked.
you're chalked. It's
Oh, then
like it's
if
high
that-
intensity.
If that's the case, 11.
Yeah,
11 years old.
it's just high intensity. too much at stake.
Yeah, whatever.
What can you pick up at what cool thing can you pick up at the age of 29? Like a sport type
Golf.
thing? And be nice though. I'm talking about
Golf.
be the nicest.
Golf you can play till whenever. As long as you have a good
We're talking about picking it up though. Most of the best golfers started really young. Most of the best boxers started off really young. All those Olympic sports.
Status.
That's what I'm talking about. Picking up something and being the GOAT.
Production, making beats,
Making beats.
no face to that.
Yep.
If you dope, you dope.
Executive. You can be an exec.
Any instrument.
You could pick up the flute at 35 and be the greatest. I don't know.
You know, I mean, that's just gonna go back to the same conversation again and again and again.
What is subjective?
Yeah.
You're saying the flute is subjective?
And anything music. I'm not gonna go back.
Playing
to
an
this.
instrument is not subjective, sir.
Yes, it is.
What?
It is absolutely.
Okay.
You got to know the notes.
You have to know the notes. Pause. You got to know how to blow into the instrument, ball.
Yo,
I'm
I
not
said
gonna
pause in the beginning. You can't pick up the fucking trombone and play that shit right now. Or the piano.
There's different.
None of that shit.
what's a piano?
How do you say it? Piano?
There's
I don't
difference.
know.
There's
Is that how you say it? Maybe I've been saying it wrong my whole life.
How you say it?
Shit.
piano.
Yeah,
How you say it?
piano.
What'd I say? Piano?
I don't know. Probably.
I got a little slang on my shit. Piano.
Either way. Yeah,
Keyboard.
instrument.
Fucking English fucking majors. All right. Okay. Drums.
Yeah. Nah, drums you gotta be a little quick though. You
All
gotta have some
instruments,
fast
sir.
hands. Nah,
All of them.
You don't have to. You gotta have some fast hands for some fucking drums.
I think at the end of the day, we in a time where it don't fucking matter how old you are.
Okay.
We young no matter what, and you are what you make yourself. So like, you could be a legend in any field you want to be at any age. It don't even matter no more, bro. There's a fan base for everybody. We got technology at our fingertips. We could reach more people than we've ever been able to reach before from our living room. Even this pod, y'all can reach millions of people without leaving your fucking couch.
He don't feel like that.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter, but like that's what it is. We in a time right now where you could do anything whenever you want at any fucking age, and if you dope, there's going to be an audience of people that fuck with you. Period.
Facts.
So don't matter what age you at, just start doing something, and the more time you put in, obviously, the better you're gonna get at it. But man, just put time in your craft, be dope at what you do, and don't be afraid to do it.
Super facts.
Put yourself out there,
Beautiful.
even
man.
if you're 50.
What's on that docket?
That
If you
was
50,
well
hang it
said.
up.
Nah,
Invest.
That was well said.
If you 50, invest.
Huh?
If you're 50, invest in something. Invest in the new rapper. That's hard.
Investing
what I would
in a
do.
new
invest in
rapper?
a new rapper.
That's what I would do.
I'm not investing in no new rappers.
I would. Like some little white kid. I actually got like 2. I'm about to put some bread on.
Last
No,
but
I
not-
will say that I like to be a part of a brand new business or a brand new artist and being a part of that whole come up story. It's dope. There's nothing doper to see somebody start something from zero and really see success. Even y'all, man. Shout out to y'all. I was there when y'all was talking about the pod and it was just an idea.
Help
And-
with the
and
name.
then, helped come up with the name and shit. But
And the
just-
set.
that's nothing compared to the amount of work that y'all had to do and showing up every day, being consistent, shooting the episodes. Y'all doing it. So y'all, shout out to y'all, man. It's been dope just to see it grow from an idea and turn into something, and y'all still doing it, and y'all should keep doing it. It's going to be, what y'all got going on is dope. It's going to keep growing. It don't matter if y'all got 100 subscribers right now or 1,000. It's shit going to grow. And every fucking week you get a couple more subscribers. That's just a win, bro. And y'all got to just keep doing it. Y'all doing it at a higher level than a lot of other motherfuckers. And it's dope. It's dope to be a part of just that. Even an artist coming up as a brand new artist and like just watching them develop, find their own sound, figuring out what works. All that shit is fire, especially to have a perspective on the backdrop and seeing it all take place and seeing the work that it goes into and being able to contribute to that is super fire. And sometimes that's the best time to be a part of something. I don't want to come into something when it's already popping. It's like the same thing we talked about Varsity Jackets being at Pac Sun. Once it's already popping, it's not cool no more. It's cool when you help build it from zero and you help make it cool. That's what makes it cool. So shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to anybody that's starting a business. Keep doing what you're doing, bro. Shit gonna pay off.
Yeah.
I feel like I witnessed something grow right now today. Pause.
Hey, yo.
What's the next topic,
He
bro?
What's up with y'all,
Nah,
man?
I'm just saying,
Don't
he
say
went with
y'all.
y'all.
Don't say y'all. Don't
Nah,
group y'all.
every
No, you've been saying the
Every
most.
hot
of
You,
take
shit.
you
y'all
say
got.
what you say, and then you say
Can I
pause
say what I-
after. Like, I
Can I-
witnessed something grow. It's crazy, bro.
Because I did,
If they catch they
bro.
bit-
He went from
Yo,
like
chill.
not wanting to be on camera to the spitting a fucking a Bible verse right now. That shit was
He was
crazy.
tricking you, bro. That's just part of his fucking game.
I'm like that, bro. You just never had a conversation with me,
Yeah,
but you
what
know
the
what I mean?
fuck?
That's what I
I'm like
said.
that,
Lucky
bro.
you're not
It's
really
just another
attacking us on this
conversation,
bitch.
Did I not?
You lucky
Yeah.
you're not really attacking us on this bitch.
Hey, bro.
I pull up
I'm
on
not
Yoshi.
talking to you, bro. I'm talking to Yoshi.
I'm talking to the people.
I don't give a
I pull up
fuck.
on Yoshi, and I'm like, yo, what you think about this? He like, when he do that long, he about to tell you something.
I'm
You
not
might
a
not-
yes man.
and you
One
might
thing
not
I'm
wanna
a-
hear it.
One thing I'm gonna always do is I'm gonna give my real feedback, even if it is not something you want to hear. That's what people need in they circle. They don't need yes men. They don't need people agreeing with every move. They need people that's gonna be like, nah, bro, that shit trash. And in a constructive way. I'm not breaking people down, but if I think something's trash, I'm gonna tell you it's trash.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you because I think that you have more potential to make something dope. And I want you to live up to that potential. But yeah, definitely you need people in your circle that's gonna tell you your shit trash.
Yeah.
It's gonna force you to level up.
Yeah, or tell you it's not the right time for that, or maybe you should switch this, or I like when you sound like this. That shit helps. It's very helpful. It's very useful. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Last but not least, we got Shaquille O'Neal, Dame Dollar, and Meek Mill on a song, Shaq and Kobe.
The Meek and Rick Ross verses was fire.
The Dame Dollar verse is kind of hard.
Dame can spit. He started off the verse a little shaky with the tummy, bummy, money rhymes. I'm not fucking with them bars. But he ended the verse strong. The second half of his verse was crazy, crazy fire. Meek went in on that shit. Ross went in on that shit. I don't have any way to verify this, but it seemed like Shaq's verse was a little bit written by Rick Ross. I don't know if y'all heard the Ross influence in that shit, but
Yeah,
Shaq been rapping for a long time, but he ain't been rapping like that.
I just don't
And,
like Shaq's voice. His rap voice is like,
Yeah.
it's tough to listen for me. And he had a long ass verse too. I'm like, dog, you still going? You still going? But it's Shaq though. So it's like what he was saying was all legit. All them rings, all that talk about being the greatest. The song is called Shaq and Kobe. He's talking from Shaq's perspective. Like, how many times are you getting that? You know what I mean? I feel like Big Meech. What if Big Meech was on that bitch actually talking? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a little bit different. So Shaq was actually talking. So I appreciated it for that. Say that.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to them. If I'm rich and old, I'm gonna be doing everything I want to fucking do too, even if it means rapping.
Absolutely.
So it don't matter what we think. They doing what they fuck with, and it's dope. It wasn't trash. And man, Shaq was one of the first NBA players to have a platinum record.
Yeah.
So
And he got a lot of features. Big. It's a lot of fire in there for Shaq. I think he got like Method Man. He got some
Ooh,
shit.
That's fire.
He got some shit. But, and you know, Shaq is always he's a testament of exactly what you're talking about, the mom spaghetti thing. Like, just reinventing. You know what I mean? I see Shaq in everything I'm talking about. You know what I mean?
you know what Shaq's been killing it in lately? Throwing events, throwing
DJs?
parties, DJs.
DJ, yeah.
He's killing it, bro.
Yeah.
It's dope to see somebody at his age, as successfully as he is. He could hang it up. He could retire. He could do nothing for the rest of his life, and he out here still opening businesses, rapping on tracks. He's doing his thing, man. So shout out to Shaq. I fuck with that.
He just got that deal with Reebok,
Doing all his side
president,
quests.
a CEO of
That's
Reebok.
fire.
Yeah.
All the
Fuck with
side
Shaq.
quests. He
I
gotta do
wish.
side
I hope
missions.
that I could be like that when I'm 60, or
Absolutely.
however old Shaq is. No disrespect, but
Yeah.
when I'm that age, man, I hope I could still be doing dope shit with the culture. That's fire.
Y'all seen that J. Cole interview with Lil Yachty?
Yep,
You didn't see it?
it's fire.
Sing clips.
You don't be tapped into the culture at all. I like how Lil Yachty played the diss song that he had for him in the
That was
beginning.
dope.
That was dope.
It was dope to see the perspective of how they heard about each other,
Yeah.
the story behind that, what led up to them getting on a song together. That was fire.
You know what I really like about J. Cole? He's so like media trained and nice, but a lot of the shit he was saying was like, I never fucked with y'all new kids shit. I never really fuck with that. I still kind of don't, but I just learned how to appreciate it. It made me reflect on myself and realize when I'm being a hater.
It's a lot of the time.
But that's a good point going back to how art is subjective. Some of the old
Exactly.
heads, we think J. Cole's fire. Some of
Exactly.
the new kids don't.
Exactly.
So even though he could master his craft, be the best at it, be impeccable with writing bars, if the new kids don't fuck with it, they don't think it's hot.
Yeah.
That's subjective.
Yeah.
He's fire to somebody, he's trash to somebody else. That's a perfect example.
I think the coolest thing that I pulled from that interview was him saying he appreciates Lil Yachty for coming over to the, which one we were talking about earlier is like that technical side, that picking up the pen and actually trying to like force yourself to be dope, you know what I mean, in that lane. He compared music to track and field, which is a great analogy because that's basically saying like, yeah, like you're the shot putter. There's a pole vaulter. There's what's the shit? Pole vaulting is when you go to the thing. Yeah, pole vaulting. There's sprinters. There's hurdles. You know what I mean? There's so many different events, and you could be the best in your event based off of that. So. Like, we got to get the full thing in. We got to get this drilled in, bro. Please.
Don't do that.
And that's the same draws,
Don't do
too.
that, bro. Don't send that this way.
And that's the same draws, too.
That was crazy.
That's like 3-day-old draws.
You could step away for that. That was disrespectful.
My bad.
That was disrespectful.
So then, he gets disrespectful. He gets disrespectful.
You know I'm sitting next to you, right? This shit crazy.
But yeah, so I do like the perspective that he was kicking when he told me, when he said that. And it made me, like I said, realize when I might be being a hater on some new stuff and to look at it differently. Like you said, art's subjective. And I already like Lil Yachty. I already like him. That's my joke.
He disrespects his name all the time.
Not really.
I think it's dope to see podcasts with artists interviewing artists. That's my favorite type of interviews.
Because they have so much insight.
Yeah, because they've been through the trenches and they could speak from a different type of perspective than a journalist or a news person asking questions that they don't know about the culture. I think it's dope, bro. I fuck with Lil Yachty's podcast. I think it's dope. His perspective, and he asks interesting questions. He gets hot takes out of artists that you normally wouldn't get. And that shit's dope, bro. Yachty's on a fucking sick-ass run right now.
A tear. Well,
On a
we're just saying
resurgence.
on the last pod, his run is like...
His run like Gambino.
In what way?
I didn't say that.
That's crazy.
I said that.
His
Gambino
run is
way
like...
more well-rounded.
Oh, yeah, he is.
Yeah, his run is like
That's
3
the
years
closest thing.
long is what I'm
How
saying.
so?
Like he's tapping into every little thing he could do.
How in
Acting.
movies? How in TV? How in
He was
television?
on that How High remake. That shit was trash.
How in television? How he has he entered the realm and killed it?
I'm
Like
not saying.
Gambino has put out
I said,
several.
Yeah, I don't feel the comparison.
Cinematic
that's the closest
classics.
thing I can compare him to.
But that is not even the
That's
point.
a
Of
bad
just
one.
Tapping into every
Lil
realm.
Yachty's on a fire run.
That has nothing to
And-
do with that.
It's dope to see an artist be able to take a couple years off and then come back and kill it and be just as relevant, or if not more relevant than they were before.
To do the rock album and then come back and keep rapping again and then go rap with J. Cole.
And arguably rapping better than he's ever rapped before.
I like Michigan Boat. That's my favorite Lil Yachty raps.
Shout out to
I like
Yachty.
I like the verse on the J. Cole.
You shaking
recipe.
your head? You don't fuck with Yachty?
No, I like Yachty. He just makes no sense to me
Who?
sometimes.
You don't like Michigan
This
Boat?
guy or Yachty?
Him.
Okay.
He
Why you
makes
don't like
no
Michigan
sense.
Boat?
You don't like that type of music.
What are you talking about?
He's the originator of fucking.
I'm literally the person who brought Michigan Boat to this store. Y'all wasn't even listening to Lil Yachty.
What?
Yes, I
That's
fuck
so
with the Detroit rap for sure. What are you talking about? Why you doing that for the camp? You potting. Oh, you potting. You potting. I get it.
Nah.
You potting. Anyway, I like Michigan Boat. That's my favorite Yachty. I went back and listened to the Secret Recipe verse like 6 times. Yachty spitting on there.
Yachty spitting. That's another example of investing into your homies. That whole pod was Yachty putting his homie on, and that's fire, bro. That's super dope. I love seeing that.
She was fire. Can't wait for new stuff. I can't wait I want to bring more introspective people here. I want to bring Yoshi back so we can talk about raps. When I think about rapping, this is a person who I go to. We talk about raps once a week. Literally, we talk about like being technical, taking your foot off the gas a little bit, different ways to deliver, stuff like that. Producers, things of that sort. Just the outlook on the game and stuff like that. So
Yeah, there's a lot I want to dive into with y'all. Like, I'm less up on the current events and what's popping right now. I'm more so up on marketing strategies, content, what makes artists dope, how to make money in the music industry, the technical side of being a creative, the business side of being a creative. I want to talk into topics like that whenever y'all down.
who would you give? What kind of advice would you give somebody who's just starting in the game, whether it be media or an artist? What would be your advice to start up, and then how would you then make waves if possible?
Find as many different ways that you could deliver your product to your audience without being repetitive. There's so many different ways that you could present your art, whether that's through music or different video concepts or merch or whatever. But figure out multiple different avenues that you could present your product to your audience. Be consistent and just be dope. I mean, that's the number one thing is you got to put in the time to become dope at whatever you're doing. But once you have the product, what I see artists making a lot of mistakes at is they'll shoot a music video and then they'll post that video over and over and over again for 3 months. Nobody want to see that shit.
Yeah.
And I think the old times of getting a single, shooting a music video, promoting that video, hoping that the single goes viral, that's kind of over. Nowadays, you want to trick the algorithm and make yourself go viral. And the only way to do that is by creating multiple different pieces of content for the same song, almost shooting 10 mini music videos for one song instead of one music video per song, keeping your audience engaged, dropping new stuff all the time. Artists want to look at their social media as a platform to sell their art, right? So if you go to MTV or BET or any of these cable stations that we used to watch on TV back in the day, every time you turn on MTV, if you see the same TV show, you going to keep going to that channel?
No.
Hell no.
I need mad
So
sub
artists
shows.
need to treat their social media the same way that these cable networks are treating their network. And every time somebody goes to your Instagram page, they need to see something new, something updated, something fresh, something in line with your brand. But it's about keeping that attention and that engagement. And there's ways to monetize attention. That's where the money's at right now. So my advice to artists is treat your social media like you are the network. Treat your page like you are MTV. It's not the days of trying to get on MTV. That's over. So be MTV. Create your own network. Create your own content to keep your audience engaged. And diversify your portfolio. And be consistent.
Do you need a huge video production to do a great video?
Yes and no. I think
What's the
that yes, when you're an established artist, it's good to have something to show. It depends on how you look at it. I think now as a new artist, you don't need the craziest camera equipment or a biggest director. You need an iPhone and you could shoot a lot of your content on your own. But once you get a fan base, it's dope to have a dope video and something to really put your best foot forward once you have a little bit of budget. But definitely don't need the biggest budget video to blow up. If anything, it could be argued that the artists that are really getting the most traction right now and the most motion are the ones that are just consistent, dropping content all the time. And if it means shooting that content on your phone or having your homie shoot it on their little T3 Ti camera, whatever they got, do that shit. Because that shit's fire. And people don't give a fuck about quality anymore. People care about originality, creativity, and you can get creative with an iPhone and make your shit look more fire than, like you said earlier, somebody shooting on a red. I do think that some artists should have good videos. I don't think that that's a totally dead industry, but at the beginning, if you're a brand new artist, there's better ways to invest your money and your time. Don't spend $5,000 on a big music video and then not put any marketing money behind it. A lot of people put money up on a video, drop it, put no money on marketing, and that video get no views.
No views.
What was the point of spending 2 bands on a video if nobody gonna see it? So create a bunch, take that money that you was gonna put in that one video, shoot 10 different videos, little mini videos, and have something to engage your audience over a longer period of time. Trick the algorithm into thinking that you're viral. If one piece of your content goes viral, people are going to go back and look at the rest of your content. It's like the Russ business model, you know? Put songs out consistently. Once one of those songs hits, people are going to go check out your catalog. You're going to make money from your entire catalog. So that's what I would do.
I don't know. So I agree with a lot of that. But then I went to the homie Ray Vaughn page, right? And all his little mini videos, really good quality.
Shout out Hatch. Hatch is the guy shooting.
What is Hatch shooting off of?
Sony, but it's not even the camera. It's Hatch. He's a creative guy. They're coming up with dope storylines. They're coming up with a dope way to present the art. And he's just doing a video, a song.
That shit
they're
fire,
doing
though.
it in a fire way.
That shit
And
fire.
Shout out Hatch, man. He know what he doing.
Yeah. And his quality is up there, too. And I see that shit, I'm like, sheesh. It's basic, but yeah, like I said, that motherfucker know how to hold that motherfucker. Like you said,
And shout out Rayvon. Rayvon fire.
Rayvon's fire.
Rayvon, one of the
Rayvon's
most fire spitters out right now.
Whenever you want to come on the show, please holler at Top and them. I get it. Musa, please. I'm saying please. Let the homie Rayvon come on the show. Yeah, no, that I think that's bars. I appreciate you for that one because, I mean, that, like I said, that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to this guy. He's gonna give you like so much shit you just don't want to hear but need to hear.
Those are the facts.
What else you got? You got anything, C?
I have nothing.
I don't like you sick, bro. Go home after this. I don't like it. It's depressing. It's sad. You look like you've been wearing that for 3 days and you haven't.
It's my first time wearing it.
I know. Just looks like a 3-day fit.
Fast shame it again, bro.
I didn't say that. I said 3-day fit. You sound insecure.
Not insecure at all, actually.
Any last words for the people? Christopher?
Art is subjective.
Art is subjective.
Music.
My last take is
Rappers.
I'm not gonna cap. I almost called out today. I almost not showed up.
And then you came through to kill it.
Came through. I think sometimes you got to do what's uncomfortable, and show up is the first step. And even if you might be nervous or uncomfortable to do it, if you show up, that's the hardest part. It's like going to the gym and working out. You just got to show up. Once you in there, it's shit easy, right?
It's fact.
Hell
So,
nah.
whatever-
I got in
What you
that
mean?
bitch trying to lift weights. Fuck no.
Nah,
that shit
bro.
hard as hell.
Once you make
Nah.
yourself go in there and you're consistent about just showing up,
Yeah.
lifting weights is gonna become
Easy money. Yeah, that's fine.
So whatever you're doing, just show up.
yeah.
It's the first step.
Not for real. Before this, he was like, you know, a little pacey. I was like, just chill, you got this. Oh, you nice, you got it. But, you know, I feel sometimes a little nerves when I get on this mic.
But the reason why I showed up was because I was uncomfortable. And I forced myself to do things that are uncomfortable. And if you could get comfortable doing the uncomfortable, the universe is going to get out your way. It's going to send you everything that you want. You just got to show up.
First pod we ever shot, Yoshi's behind the scenes telling us, hey, don't agree on everything. Hey, you guys fucking agreeing on everything. This shit's boring.
Yeah.
So if you see my cadence now, it's because Yoshi told me, don't agree with this fucking guy. And I actually don't agree with him. So there you have
Fuck
it.
this guy.
Damn, you salty.
Nah, man, but keep doing what y'all doing, man.
Yeah.
I think it's dope to see y'all progressing, and I fuck with it, man. Y'all got a dope movement. Don't let the haters in the comments stop y'all.
Don't let the haters in front of you stop you.
This shit fire.
Yeah.
Don't let yourself stop you.
Yeah. Please don't let yourself stop you.
Just keep showing up. This shit gonna make money. We're gonna get some sponsorships. We need some sponsorships. Anybody want to sponsor? Shout out to the show. Reach out.
Target.
I need a Tarjay.
Target sponsor, please.
Tarjay sponsor.
Just sponsor it. Just go fund us so I could buy Cash some new jeans.
No, thank you. Target got me.
I want to buy them all from Target.
Nah.
Y'all need to stop dropping brands unless they paying you.
Right about that.
This ain't free.
Once again, guys, this has been another episode of the Fair Game Podcast. I'm your host, C13.
My name's Clarence Harris.
My name's Yoshi.
Chris ain't nobody. That's why he didn't say shit. Like, subscribe, comment. You are the main character in your story. Dress like it.